What role does perfectionism play in anorexia nervosa? Imagine trying to reach an impossible standard where every detail must be flawless. That's what perfectionism feels like for many people with anorexia nervosa. It's a trait that can shape how they see themselves and their bodies. Perfectionism involves setting extremely high goals and being very harsh on oneself when those goals aren't met. In anorexia nervosa, this often shows up as an obsession with controlling weight, shape, and eating habits. These individuals might think that being thin equals success or self-worth. They may restrict food intake, exercise excessively, or follow strict routines to meet their idea of perfection. Perfectionism fuels the desire to be flawless, but it also makes people very sensitive to failure. If they slip up or don't meet their standards, they often feel intense shame. This shame can push them to work even harder to be perfect, creating a cycle that keeps the disorder going. For example, if someone feels they didn't eat perfectly, they might punish themselves by skipping meals or overexercising. This cycle of striving for flawlessness and feeling ashamed if they fall short can be hard to break. Shame and perfectionism are closely linked in anorexia nervosa. When someone feels they are not meeting their own or others' standards, they experience shame. That shame then makes them more determined to control their eating and body shape. This can make recovery seem impossible because they fear losing control or not being perfect in their progress. They might think that if they slip even a little, they are failing entirely. Perfectionism also gives a false sense of control. Restricting food can temporarily make someone feel powerful and in charge of their life. It can numb difficult feelings or distract from emotional pain. But this way of coping only deepens the disorder, as their identity becomes tied to their eating habits and body image. When it comes to treatment, addressing perfectionism is very important. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy help individuals recognize and challenge their perfectionistic thoughts. They learn to develop healthier ways to cope with stress and failure. The goal is to help them see that their worth isn't based on being perfect or meeting impossible standards. In the end, perfectionism plays a big role in anorexia nervosa by pushing individuals to chase an unattainable ideal. It interacts with feelings of shame and the need for control, keeping the disorder alive. Recognizing and working through these perfectionistic patterns can help people move toward recovery and build a healthier self-image.